Okay, here comes the fleet late for the start. Oh, Malcolm might be able to get away with this on port. He's probably going to tack, and he's probably going to tack too soon. No, he's luffing. He might be okay to get some speed up. No, he never got the speed up and fouled. And also the black boat just kind of went into the wind and stopped. They could have taken the start. And the next boat, this looks like John Dexter is going to be able to get through here despite a very late start on port. So port tack is the place to be. And that was Charlie Quigley, once again the same boat that was fouled by Malcolm to start. And knowing Charlie, he'll probably just tack and go, because tacking onto the favored tack is not such a bad way of getting fouled. Malcolm's just sailing off the course now. He may be going into penalty. Oh, look at the radical wind shift there. See what happens when it hits these boats. Well, these boats see it coming and bear off a little bit. Oh, but still, there's a Wade tacking. Oh, nice for Wade. It was like a no-turn tack. So Wade picks up Dexter on this. Wade's in 42.69 there. Here's Dexter, who was stopped for a moment in the attack, and Charlie Quigley's now just launched. Just sailing the boat well. Oh, now he's got another almost auto tack. The crew isn't quite ready for it, but Charlie turns the boat slow enough so the crew can respond and get the sails in and up onto the rail. Wade also tacks in that puff onto port. And warp drive now tack. Whoa, they spin the boat around. Oh, they're going into a penalty turn. That's why they're spinning. That might have been for tacking too close to Dexter when they got auto tacked. All right, later in the first beat, there's Charlie Quigley wishing he had gotten righty near the end, but he is leading. However, he's given up a lot to Wade. Is now fighting out with John Dexter for second. Also lifted on port. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of boats that are going way right and are really wishing for righty, and it's just not happening over there. So Charlie gets around first easily. Well, only overstood by a little because there's so much current. In fact, they're having a little trouble boat handling here. They're going down the offset leg in a puff. Everyone's off the rail. Trying to get the spinnaker going. There goes the set. Meanwhile, puff on here for the next few boats. It's one of the windier days we've had this year, since it's been light. Not last weekend notwithstanding, when it was blowing 40 in the puffs and we didn't sail. So Dexter's around second, Wade in third. Franzel fourth, along with Isis. That's Russ Hancock. Fighting out with Franzel for fourth. Here is Wasabi. Bob Lyons in sixth. And warp drive's bearing way off here to go underneath the boat. They need to get the boat back up onto the wind so they could not foul the next two. And they do. They head up and they're going to tack and they'll be okay. Rounding in about eighth with John Power in seventh. Well, the fleet's pretty spread out. Not a lot going on here. Well, there's the boat not making the mark. So they're going to have to tack. They're going to try to wiggle around it. Well, I don't know. It's Mike Cannon, and I guess he made it. And here comes Ika. Okay, so Malcolm just doesn't have the jib in all the way, otherwise he'd be making this mark easily. Now they shoot the mark and make it, but they lost a boat approaching this mark because the jib wasn't in all the way. Don't want to bear off too much around this weather mark because you still got to make the offset. Here comes DiCapo with Sid Beckman. They're getting the spinnaker up really early, and that could pay off if they could just bear off and trim it. There's the bear away, and it's over trimmed at the moment. There it goes. You need to bear off a little more. Breeze has definitely gone left. Still got to let that main out and just bear off a little bit. Main's over. Why is there someone sitting on the boom when the problem is they're heeling too much? A couple dark hulled boats. Looks like a Sorcerer right ahead of Warp Drive. Oh, jib's not all the way up on Alex. There it comes. Still down about a foot. So they're going to struggle like that. Got 5 crew. But, oh, good move on all these boats to douse their spinnakers early now that it's gotten a little windier. Well, some of them never set, but you get the idea. Adam Berry just going around. He goes above close haul. That helps get the jib in, but he's gone too far, and that slows the boat down. This boat is doing the opposite. They're going way low around the mark. Dead on the helm.